We
Why is
are
there a
live.
shadow? What is there a shadow?
Bro, you are the shadow, man. I see your phone shadow.
Hold
I don't
on.
know how I should produce my earpods. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, it's recording, by the way.
I think
We are live. Do you think the light in the back's bothersome? We're good.
we're good. Let's just do some sound checks and stuff, like some
I'm not
lighting
doing no
checks.
damn sound check. Oh, it's already recording.
All right, give me a second. Now I gotta make sure my shit's plugged in so it's charging.
Bro, no, we're starting, primo. We're
All
in
right,
it. We're in it.
all right, let's go.
All
Hey,
right,
welcome guys to the
it's
Primation
March
Podcast.
16th for me,
It's March 15th for me.
mid-March.
I'm drinking Fiji now.
Oh damn, you fancy, bro. You gotta stick out your thumb when you do that, primo.
It's called being fancy. Take out my thumb? What?
I know, dude. I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna try to correct myself on that.
I literally just drank this thing like
All right.
but yeah,
What we got for the people?
okay, so let's just do a quick little thank you to all the fans. Uh, I appreciate the support. Everything that's been happening. You know, you guys just showing some love, watching our thing, giving us likes. Thank you so much. Also, shout out to Joe Modica, dude. Thank you for all the fucking the love and support, man. You're sliding up on my stories. You know, you're excited to see the podcast, and I'm very happy, bro. His Instagram handle is J underscore Modica, Modica Modica. So give him a follow, guys.
Yeah, I also want to
Um,
give a shout out to GILF handler at 69 thumbs up. Thank you very much for the likes and subscribes too.
yeah, dude, fucking dude, the fans are really important, bro. They're gonna be the thing to propel us forward.
Hey, fans and propellers. I don't know
Let's
if it was a pun
propel.
intended.
No, it was not, but that's
Yeah.
happy accident.
Yeah.
Um, honestly, dude, with the podcast, dude, I feel like we've been providing a lot of value with our content, and so, I mean,
Nice.
kudos to you, Bardo. You've been breaking down a lot of subjects, and just
Well, I
even
think
with goal setting.
kudos to both of us, bro. The host, you're setting it up and we're just putting it down together.
But thank you, bro, and you're my co-host, and we're just doing some great things, bro.
Dude, and you're the primo, bro. I'm the primo.
You're the primo. I'm the primo. You're the host. I'm the host. We're both co-hosts. We're both
Yay.
yeah. Dude,
All right, this
this
guy.
is our beautiful baby right here.
Yeah, dude.
Primation Nation.
You
Um,
feeding it with the mommy milkers, bro.
all right.
Hey, show some love to the fans. Once we get 50 subscribers, Isaiah's gonna reveal.
Reveal my chi-chis.
No.
It's gonna be on our OnlyFans episode, so it'll be blocked out here. You'll see the censors, but
Yeah.
it'd be like a black bar. So yeah, Bonneville, how's everything with you, man? I know recently you had a call with some of your mentees. How was that?
Yeah, so I've started a mentorship program for preferably college age students, people at any points in their career, a mentorship program to help them advance in their career, and specifically in the STEM fields, but more with a focus in the battery space. So battery scientists, battery engineers, people interested in pursuing careers in that. And I met with three students that were master students. I think, and I really like to think that I provided them with a lot of value. Some of them were opening their eyes to just the general field of batteries because they work in a small little section of it. So, battery cell development. They're like, I'm making battery cells, individual ones, just by hand, you know, getting the anodes, the cathodes, putting the material on and getting a separator and just they literally folding it all together, putting it in a pouch, filling it with electrolyte, sealing it, and welding the tabs and everything just basically by hand. It's a process that I got to do automatically in a pilot line, which we made hundreds of them. And he was like, I want to work doing something like this. And I said, well, were you opposed to doing other type of work? Because he's been applying to battery engineering positions. And he said, well, no, I think I'd be open to doing other things as long as it's battery related. And I just started opening his mind to like, dude, there's battery manufacturing from like the material level. There's, integrating these cells into a bigger system, a high voltage system and just manufacturing. I said, there's a lot of different levels to this that you might not even think. And I said, look, I'm a battery manufacturing engineer working at the pack level. And I said, there's other tier one and tier two suppliers that are working with us to get some of these processes done. And I said, some of these, like a company like 3M, they're doing things with adhesives. They're, have you ever heard of 3M of a company, Primo?
Um, honestly, no, I've never heard of 3M.
So
Is that like a
they're
movie theaters or what? Like, is
They're
that
they're
a?
known they're known for their sticky notes. You ever bought like sticky notes? Like you'll see a little 3M on the bottom.
Of course.
Oh, so it came. What does it say on the back? Does it say 3M or anything like that?
Says, no, it doesn't. It's blank.
Okay,
Let
that's
me look at.
fine.
Let me look for my other sticky
Yeah.
notes.
Well, they're known for their adhesives, and adhesives are super important. And I told them, I'm like, hey, that could be an avenue and a way to get in to working on some of these things. You'll work with a bunch of different companies, work with Tesla, GM, Ford, anybody who
Sorry.
has adhesives. And
Yeah.
so that, he was like, I'd never even thought to think of of this in the broader scale. And he's applying for positions very, very soon. He's going to graduate in less than 2 months. So we have to really work to try to get him something soon. And so that was just something
Nice.
opening his eyes to. And then I could probably go all day and I'll go a little bit, share more a little bit later. But
Yeah. So,
that
well,
was one part of it.
speaking of, yeah, that's dope, bro. Speaking of things like that, you mentioned to me some of those little things, beforehand, and I've actually like when it comes to just understanding that like battery engineering is a broad term, and there's many positions within that field, correct? And
Mhm.
so, explaining when you telling me stuff like that, you helping out Amir as well. I've actually used some of that with my client. You know what I mean? Like, we're working through a process of finding him work, right? At the manager level, and so he wants to work in logistics warehouse. And I was like, well, let me just figure out some keywords for him so he knows what positions to apply for.
Mhm.
And so I went about that, did the research, sent him 8 positions that he can now apply for, narrowing his search so he doesn't have to worry too much like there's only this position and that position, or maybe he doesn't even know that there's more than one position, particularly for like managerial work in logistics or warehouse. And so, and it's very similar to your case. And just little stuff like that, little gems like helped me out. And just sharing stuff like that is pretty dope. And I'm glad you were able to open up his eyes because he probably faced the same thing that my client was facing, you know?
Yeah. And to just providing clarity, I think that's a big thing, and that's something I want to do. It would have helped me with a lot of heartache and just struggle. I
Yeah.
learned
Well,
that
that's what,
it took me applying to 100 different positions to be like, I can't find anything here, so I have to look somewhere else, you know?
yeah, dude, me and my buddy, we used to have this long life debate about mentorship versus learning things on your own, right? And he'd be like, dude, you need to get yourself a trainer, you need to get yourself a mentor, a coach, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, nah, dude, YouTube, fucking Google, ChatGPT, like, dude, there's these resources out there. I don't need any of that shit. And then as I started to realize, like, well, buying into mentorship, buying into coaches, buying into trainers, what they save you is heartache. Yeah, all that information's online that you could get from those people, but the thing is, you haven't faced the challenges yet. You don't know. you haven't been in the process long enough to understand what questions to ask. And so even if you are doing the right research, maybe the research needs to be more nuanced. And so, but you don't even understand that it needs to be like that because you don't know
Mhm.
that there's other things out there. And to get you to able to ask those questions to like the Google, right? Oh, my bad. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. No, I think we'll be all right. So, anyways, but you're what was I saying?
You were saying even just trying to figure out the nuance. So
Okay,
like
yeah,
just taking a long time. That's the way I'm kind of interpreting or thinking about it. Sometimes, like you
yeah,
said, you don't know where to start. And I think that's something
right.
that happened with me. It's like, well, I just know battery engineer. I just want to work battery engineer. But it's like there's so many different levels and tiers. And one thing that I had explained to my clients, like, yes, you had cell development work, and that's what I had. And but I ended up going to manufacturing. And the reason why I was even more, I actually was interviewing for the same company for Ford for these two positions. And I ended up going into this one, which I didn't have experience for. And they said, we prefer you in this one, even though you have experience for this one, because you'd be more valuable in this role, because we need somebody to kind of cover that hole and to bridge across different teams. So I became more valuable for that. And he said, wow, I didn't think about that because he thought, well, they'd only want me for my specific experience, to work in that. But I said, no, like sometimes having different kind of work is beneficial because you have that experience to bridge across.
Right. And so you providing that clarity for him is a great it also adds to the point of like, dude, mentorship, coaching, and even getting a trainer, dude, those things are very, very valuable in today's age, bro. Because you save time, you save heartache, and in fact, like you also get somebody that depending on what your mentorship is or coaches, but you get someone you can interact with to actually to hear their challenges that they face. You know what I mean? As opposed to watching a video on it, and maybe they might have some challenges that they explain in the video, but it's not going to be personalized for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's great that you're doing this mentorship program, and kudos to you, dude. And hopefully
Yeah.
more
And
people
I
sign on.
just, yeah, no, I mean, I have plenty of people that signed on. If anything, I just need to make sure to just hit up all the people that have reached out. So I've only reached out to three specifically right now. I'm gonna introduce it little by little as I have more time. And I feel kind of bad because some of them that, they need help now, the way I'm looking at them, like they need help now. It's just there's too many, and so I'm, little by little, I'm just gonna kind of introduce it. And over time, hopefully I can just kind of automate this. Things that I've solved solutions for one, I could just give to another.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot to look forward to. Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
excited for you.
Yeah, and so other than that, the only other thing would be my knee's still been pretty bad. Like I just hurt so bad to walk on it. I had to stop doing squats and even sit-ups just so I could recover. I've been doing a challenge. I've been doing like at this point up to 400 push-ups, squats, and like sit-ups a day, and like even 100 something pull-ups a day. And I'm like, I need to heal my knee. So it's like, well, why do you want to stop doing sit-ups and pull-ups? Was like, there's still energy just going to my arms, you know what I mean? So I'm like, maybe I'll heal, go to my legs. I'm still doing the push-ups. I did 400 push-ups today, so I'm getting it
Good
in,
job, man.
but
And
yeah.
and dude, honestly, dude, um, I've had discussions with this with a bunch of my friends, and even you, dude. Recovery is extremely important, bro. Really, really important. Sleep, it's good for the mind, it's good for the body,
Yeah, I'm not getting
and
enough sleep. I'm doing
better
this
start.
pod with you, primo. I already said it's already, it's day 16.
Yeah, and with your what you call it, fucking even your body, like not just sleep, but maybe you need to, take a couple days just to let your muscles recover, right? I mean, kudos to you for keeping up the streak. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to end your streak just for recovery, but like how
Yeah,
you said,
I'm not gonna stop the push-up streak. That one, I'm gonna need to break a freaking bone before I stop that one, man.
well, dude, I believe you can do it, bro. And honestly, with the push-ups and the rate you're going and the strength that you have, you'll knock it out, bro. You'll be able to do
Yeah,
a challenge.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Then
Um,
hey, I'm gonna take that crown from you, bro. I'm growing my own cheat cheese. You know what I'm saying? See, I can flex them. Ooh, you can't see. I can't
look
make
at
them
you.
dance through the shirt right now.
Um, but yeah, in terms of fitness goals for me, dude, I went to the boxing gym earlier this week, sparred. Dude, it was a good sparring session, bro, and it really taught me that like I am fucking I'm out of shape, bro. Like not even just like on some like we could always be on better shape,
Yeah.
but and also I sparred tired, so that was also another issue that I did. I worked out for like an hour and a half, and then I sparred. In that hour and a half, I was doing some like fucking a pretty intense exercise, hitting the bag, shadow boxing, the footwork drills, just getting myself prepared, and then but yeah, man, dude, no, there's a lot of work to be done, and so just also discovering, the new questions to ask. So like one thing that I learned in the sparring session is like a lot, and somebody pointed this out, my friend, he said, dude, a lot of people don't know how to fight going backwards. Like we're always taught to move forward, but like when you're going back, throw the left hook or like back up and throw a jab, you know what I mean? Like fight as you're moving backward, like being able to
Hmm.
throw and create. So, and before I even sparred, the coach I was working with, he was like, "Look, we're gonna work on this drill real quick before you spar," and it was just basically like I jab and I step back and then I throw a hook as I step back. So he comes forward and I throw a hook. I throw a hook.
Yeah.
So I'm like synchronizing it, and I use that because I was fucking so tired, bro, because I hadn't done a lot of workout, and I used that in the sparring session, and dude, it helped me save it. Basically saved my ass, bro. If I'm being real, so it saved me from just taking more punishment and sparring.
That's really good, bro.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Um,
Another thing you kind of changing a little bit of gears on this, but one thing that you mentioned is making your first dollar.
Oh yeah, dude, I made my first dollar, dude. And I made my
Yeah.
second dollar today, bro.
Dang.
So
Congratulations. That's awesome, man.
thank you, thank you. So two transactions so far on my business. I honestly didn't project making money this early. So I I don't even know what to say, dude. I accomplished my goal way before, I thought I was gonna be paid at the end of the month, like realistically, because one
Mhm.
of the clients I'm working with, it's like, we're helping him get a job, and then once he gets his job, then we can work out something. And so but in the middle of the month or somewhat in the second week, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like getting paid, dude, it's just a huge blessing. And then also I got another client.
That's
And
good, dude.
so
So how many people are you working with right now?
so I'm working with four people. And dude, I almost had a fifth client today. So I have a lead right now. Um he's an art student.
You
I
say an
believe I
art
bel
student?
Let me rephrase that. No, he's an artist that graduated, and I forget what his degree is, but he's a very artsy type of guy, and so maybe I could help him get a career. And I haven't even told him any of this, but we were talking about resume today because me and him are friends, and so I'm gonna just spring up the idea. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't,
That's good.
yeah, man. I'll just that first dollar, the second transaction, or the first transaction, second transaction, is very huge. It's
Dang, what
milestones.
what are you what are you what are you providing them, bro? Some secret sauce or what?
I'm surprised with basically I act as a consultant, so I'm helping them build their personal brand
Okay.
for I have my thing as communications, negotiation skills. Like on my Instagram, if you go on there, you'll see my offer. It's, but the thing is, what I realized helping out these clients is like I'm really helping them build their brand, right? Not only, and yeah, I am helping them with communication, right? Communicating that to other people, communicating their goals to them, to themselves, right? And then even negotiating, right? It's like in all of these four clients I'm helping, negotiation is something that is present in all of them. So
That's really good, man.
it's, and thank you. So, dude, big things, bro, big things. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully some real money starts rolling in. Yeah, I'm happy for these transactions, but the the job's not done.
Yeah, it's never gonna be done, but you definitely gotta pull through for these guys. All right, one thing just to kind of spice things up a little bit. We're gonna start off with a game. So I was in charge of putting these together for 2 day primo and So here's the game. We're gonna send each other to a different time and place, and you got to work with that scenario and just survive, bro.
Give me an
All right.
example. What do you mean?
All right, so I'll just start off, bro, Yo, I'm about to send you into 1854, bro. Um, do you know what happened in that time?
No, honestly, dude, I don't know what it is.
No, I actually don't know.
But
It's somewhere around this time frame. I think Abraham Lincoln was assassinated in like 669, 63,
okay,
67.
so it's during his assassination. Am I the
No,
guy that
this is
like
like a
is?
decade before, so it might be too far back, but it's a time of like the Civil War, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so you have to we just dropped you into the South, bro, and you got to convince them that you're part of their squad.
Oh, it's one of these, huh? It's one of
Yeah.
these, huh?
Yeah.
Get off my lawn! Get out of my neighborhood! No, I'm just kidding.
Dude,
Uh,
I don't even know if they had neighborhoods at that point, bro. They just probably just had plantations.
maybe yeah, I don't know.
All right, so
Um,
Primo, you got dropped in the middle of Savannah, Georgia, bro. You don't
hmm.
look like you're from around these parts. How do I know you're not one of them Yankees from up north?
Well, best believe I ain't no Yankee. Uh,
What makes you say that? How
what
can I
makes
be
me?
so sure?
Well, you seen one of them. I just want to build my own group of slaves and pick some cotton with them or have them pick cotton for me. Dude, this is wildly racist.
Yeah, dude.
How
I don't know.
the yeah, I
I don't
do get
know.
it. Like, I don't know what point, dude. Honestly, I think we should stop this.
Okay, okay, just then your turn. You send me somewhere else. You send me
Oh,
somewhere, dude. That was the example, Primo. That was the example. So just send me somewhere else.
oh my god, bro. Oh, dude, if I would have got into character, it would just fucking canceled immediately. Just instant cancel.
All right, yeah. Then you throw me somewhere, bro.
Um, um, okay, so we're in 2010 and you're in Miami
Okay.
and um and you're going to a club
All
and
right.
you're partying and you're like a valley girl.
And then what
Alright.
else?
Um, and then you got to convince everybody that you're not from LA, that you're from Miami.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, you don't look like you're from around here, bruh.
Hey, what do you want? What makes you say that? How about you come buy me some drinks?
Only if you'll give it up.
You
I
you sound like you're from California.
ain't one of them Cali swag, people. I'm a Miami dude. Drink Cuban coffee.
Well, how about you show me how you drink your coffee by buying us a couple of drinks?
Oh yeah. What's you and your girlfriend about, huh? Maybe we can have a three-way.
I don't have a cell phone. Neither does my friend. I don't think we could have conversations like that.
Baby, that's not what a three-way is around here. Let me have you guys ever been to the Miami beach around here?
No, but I see that I've met my first beach out here.
Wow. That's very insensitive of you.
You don't sound like you're very Miami like.
Oh man, this game's hard. This game's hard.
Yeah.
Uh
Not that hard, Primo.
All right, my turn.
All right. Uh, transporting you. Um, 2001. In September, you're a businessman. You're negotiating, and they got to send you up to the 400th floor of the World Trade Center, and it's September 11th.
What the fuck? Okay, okay.
Okay. Johnson, do you have those paper documents for me?
I do, Cornelius. I do. I have these paper documents, and it looks like for this year we're projected to make $2 million.
That's not enough. I'm so upset. I couldn't care if I died today. I need this now. Bro, what was that?
I hold on. I got a better story. I go. Say like you're. I don't care if I die today.
I don't care if I die today. I need these. I need the extra double the surplus of that.
Well, I hope a fucking plane hits us right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fuck
Johnson, we
you,
got.
Cornelius. I fucking hate this job.
Yee. No,
Oh man. Or what do we that would be
yeah, that's probably bad, bro. That's bad. I don't know.
that was bad. No, it was bad. Oh man, just fucking imagine as like the plane is coming, you just hear like the speaker on the plane. Like imagine they had like external speakers like
Dude, what?
it's just
Oh.
oh man.
All
Okay.
right, Primo. We'll chill off the
Well,
game for a bit. We can return back to it in a bit because honestly the bit's a little incomplete how it is. So
okay.
I got a better
Um
idea for the bit, but
well, I don't know if you want to do one more. I got one for you.
all right, yeah.
Um we're at the theater where fucking Abraham Lincoln dies, right? And you're the guy sitting right next to him.
All right.
And and then uh, I'll be Abraham Lincoln. Or
Okay. This is the modifying play we got right here.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. What was your name, sir?
Um,
No, wait, hold on. Oh, yes, it is. It is a mighty fine play. I like how that girl's brassiere is showing. What is your name,
yes,
sir?
it's quite the view. My name is Arthur. Arthur Blacksmith.
Nice to meet you, Arthur Blackstone. Obviously, I don't need no introduction.
Yeah, Sir President Abraham Lincoln.
Thank
Pleasure,
you.
quite a pleasure to meet you. Um, I love the complexity of this play. Some, some, I was completely taken aback by the big surprise. Some call it a little mind-blowing.
Yes, and I'll tell you something. I wouldn't mind someone blowing me. That I wouldn't mind that a little actress blowing me.
Be careful what you wish for, sir.
Hmm?
Be careful what
What?
you wish for, sir. Oh, hey, are you here to give us some snacks? Oh, wow. You're my, I told you be careful what you wish for, brother. I don't know.
I'll be John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
That was my wife in the play that you were talking about her
Yeah.
brazier. I'm just kidding, imagine.
Keep
Like
my
all
wife's
over.
bosoms out your mouth.
Dude, what if like instead like he didn't get his like brains blown, but he actually got like himself blown and like it's like the whole Nancy Pelosi thing, fucking but Abraham Lincoln style, you know what
Wait,
I mean?
what? What? Nancy Pelosi, what do you mean?
Wait, no, no, no. Why did I say Nancy Pelosi? Who's the fucking chick that blew Bill Clinton? Oh fuck, man, I forget her name. Um,
Yo, dude,
oh,
Monica Lewinsky, bro.
Monica Lewinsky. Who's Nancy Pelosi? She's
Bro.
the she.
Dude, that's you.
Oh, she's a United States representative. See, this is how
Yeah,
little I
dude,
know about
that's so
politics.
funny, dude. Bro.
Imagine like instead of Monica, it's like the whole
Breaking news. We went back in time, altered the universe, and Nancy Pelosi blew Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Bro, this guy.
Holy fuck, man. Oh,
Yeah. What's
dude,
interesting is I think there's been different presidents have been shot and like they just didn't die. I think Ronald Reagan got shot, bro.
really?
Yeah. Apparently, Teddy Roosevelt got shot too. And like the guy, or no, yeah, no, one speech, I think he got shot and he was like just so stubborn. Like, I don't remember if I think he might have beat the guy with a stick, like almost to death. And they stopped him. No,
Damn.
or was that Andrew Jackson?
No,
That might have
I
been
think
Andrew.
Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson is the one that actually dueled someone and killed him
Okay.
as
Well,
president. I think
I
something
think it
like
was
that.
Teddy Roosevelt. He at some point he did get shot, and he proceeded to give the rest of his speech like without his notes, purely memorized after like, you know, bleeding, and then he's like, "All right." And then like once he finished, he's like, "All right, now I gotta go to the hospital." But
Yeah,
one of the
dude,
presidents,
that's
somebody
some
tried
thugs.
assassinating them, and they just ended up beating up the person who tried assassinating them with their cane. You can look
No,
it
dude,
up.
that's some straight up thug. Yeah, look it up. Hold up, I gotta fix
Yeah.
my camera. Give me a second. Yeah, dude. No, dude, like there's some G shit that the president's done, but like you gotta think at some point, dude, like half of this shit might be bullshit. You know what I mean? Like the whole, oh, I could never tell a lie, like George Washington.
I don't know, bro. Some of it might there's probably truth to it, dude. You know what I mean?
But
Even if some things get exaggerated, like Teddy Roosevelt literally he probably got shot, bro. That was documented.
no,
They just didn't have
no.
cameras at that point.
Okay, that I believe, but you know what I mean?
And the other guy
That I
almost
believe.
beating the guy to death with his cane, bro. I probably believe that too, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like when you think about it, Primo, Abraham Lincoln, dude. He like I said, he died in like 1860 something, right? How many years ago was that?
it's
That
like
was
a
like
little 200.
160 years ago.
What did I say? 200? My bad. No, yeah, 100 and something.
160 years ago. How old would our grandpa been if he didn't die? He would have been close to 100 years old.
Yeah, he'd be 80 or 98. Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah. So he would have been close to 100 years old. You know, he was from Mexico, right? But like if he was from the United States, imagine if his grandpa would have been around. His grandpa would have known people that interacted with Abraham Lincoln. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like if Abraham Lincoln fucking visited the fields once in a while, just our grandpa's grandpa fucking picking apples or some
Bro,
shit.
yeah. I had a professor, dude, who shared stories that he's like, I remember stories of like Richard Feynman teaching me physics. And
Oh,
just
shit.
even I've talked to some other people and they would talk about stories how they'd met some other physicists. And I wouldn't be surprised if those people knew like Albert Einstein. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Or just even other people. Because Albert Einstein, I think he passed in like what, the 50s?
I don't know.
Richard Feynman was 88, so that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, I
lot
am not
older. But I mean, hey, Rosa Parks, bro, I think she died in like 2009.
really. No, that
Yeah.
can't be right. Rosa Parks.
Yeah, dude, she died in 2009. Bro, one
Let's
thing to
see,
consider, bro,
2005 at 92.
2005.
Damn.
Well, that's close, bro. You know what I'm saying? So she was alive
Yeah.
while we were alive. If Martin Luther King Jr. didn't get assassinated, there's a good chance he probably would have been alive if he lived to be like 90.
Damn. Yeah.
because the civil rights movement was in the late 60s, right? Middle late 60s. And so
Yeah.
how long ago was that? That was almost 80 years. What if he's still been alive right now? Probably not.
Yeah. That'd be
He
wild
was he
if
was
we
relatively young. I think he was in his 30s, maybe 40s.
look at it. Martin Luther King died at,
Well,
what did he say?
he got assassinated, so I think it was like late 60s. But I think he was like 30 in his 30s.
39.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
say that he lived to be 100, right?
Mhm.
Bro, our grandpa's older than Martin Luther King Jr.
That's crazy. It's crazy to
Bro,
think about.
our grandpa
Rest in,
was born before Martin Luther King Jr. This stuff wasn't that long ago, Primo.
I know it's crazy to think about, dude. I wish I would have, been a lot more wiser and been able to pick his brain, dude.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I don't know how much he would have known about U.S. politics or anything like that. I don't think like our
Uh,
family was that involved in that kind of stuff. I don't even know if
oh
what
yeah,
they would have known
but
about
just about his
Mexico,
life.
bro. They would have known some crazy shit about Mexico because Mexico was going through like during the time he was being born was like the end of like a lot of revolutions that they had. So he would have known people like his grandparents or his uncles would have known people who were involved in different interesting stories.
Yeah. What are they called? The revolution soldiers.
You get the Mexican revolutionaries,
Yeah.
like, and that's where
What
all
were
the
the
stories of
hurricanes?
like Pancho Villa and like Emilio, whatever,
Emilio
Zapata,
Zapata.
yeah,
Yeah.
like all of them, the revolutionaries. There were people that
Yeah.
basically fought against the different countries that were trying to take over
Mexico.
Mexico from Spain, France, even the United States at some point. Um,
Yeah, dude,
yeah,
that would be an interesting pod, bro. That we can
and
just do
this
some
would be an interesting
research on.
part too because I would like to bring my dad on and he would probably share stories that his uncles would share about the Cristero Wars, bro. And that
Mhm.
happened a little it's gonna be 100 years in like 2 years, the Cristero Wars, which is when Catholics were being persecuted by the federal government of Mexico.
Yeah. That sounds
Like,
interesting, dude. When can we have your dad, dude? You should ask him.
yeah, I haven't asked him, and I know he would love to talk about it. And I've
Yeah.
talked to him about it a little bit too, and he's talked about stories that I think even my grandpa might have been involved in. I'm not sure.
So that would be a good episode, and we can do it in Spanish.
Yeah,
The only thing is, we should get a translator, like somebody to literally fill in the gaps of things that, like, I know you speak Spanish well, and I speak Spanish, decently, but just to fill in the extra stuff, right? Because
yeah.
in terms of
We could just
philosophy, history,
record the whole thing in Spanish, and then we can literally just translate it in real time.
yeah, or we can do that too. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm excited, bro. I actually want to, dude, I've been practicing my Spanish and just listening to a lot more Spanish
yeah, dude.
podcasts
It'd be a
and
chance for people
shows.
to learn, dude.
Yeah. And also just, bro, even if like it would be an episode that our grandma could listen into because she doesn't speak
Yeah,
English, So that would be very interesting.
that would be really cool. I'd eventually want to have
Yeah.
her on the pod, bro. She had what 14 kids,
Oh,
bro. Putting in
yeah,
that
dude.
work.
Dude, she's fucking amazing woman, dude.
Yeah.
Just,
Dude, did you remember our great grandma's parents?
yeah, I met her a couple of times, but I was really young, so
Did you meet her grandpa?
no.
You might have been way too young, bro.
I went to his funeral though
Okay.
because he died when I was like 4 or 5, and so I went to
Yeah.
the funeral. He's the guy, yeah, with the freaking
Big
with
old
the
thick mustache.
bigote, big
Yeah.
bigote, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's cool, man. I got to meet my great grandpa. That's awesome. Like I remember him. I'm not gonna say I know too much about him, but I do remember him, and I had enough encounters to definitely get a vibe.
Yeah,
Um,
dude, we should really probe our grandparents more, like our grandma and our even our aunts and our uncles, uh,
mhm.
to like ask
That'd
them
be
more
cool,
about
bro.
fucking our history. Dude, every time I see them, dude, I always ask about our grandpa, like what he was like, what type of person he
Hmm.
was, and dude, he's just a fucking he's a great man, dude.
Yeah.
Like our grandparents are freaking great people, dude. And a fun fact about our grandpa, I don't know if you know this about it, but when because he was a rancher in Mexico, right? And when he came to the States and he brought everybody over and they bought a house, um, in where we were born at, right in Central Valley, California. He basically would castrate the animals of the neighborhood, bro. Like you'd come to him to just castrate your dog. Yeah. Like this guy is just like he's a fucking expert on animals, bro, to some degree.
Yeah.
And apparently they raised a cow in that little ass backyard that they had. They used to have
Shut
chickens.
up for reals?
Yeah, they had
I
like
believe
one
it, dude.
cow.
Dude, in that tiny little backyard, bro. Damn.
Dude, it would be interesting just to even have like some more aunts and uncles on the show too,
Oh
just
yeah,
to get
dude, we
their
can have my tia
perspective.
Chata on there, bro. It'd be just a just
Oh, dude, that
we'll
would
have
be
my tia
fun,
Chata
bro.
and my tia Luis on the same pod, bro.
Oh my God, that'd be very interesting.
Yeah.
One thing I do like about those two in particular, um, is dude, they're very I would say like they understand philosophy, politics,
Oh
and even
yeah,
some
no,
like
yeah.
economics to some degree, and being able to like have a conversation about those things at a
Hmm.
high level. It's very interesting with them,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and I feel like I never got the opportunity to hash things out with them, just to like really kind of I don't want to say battle it out, but yeah, in a healthy way, battle it out, just like of wits, just understand
Mhm.
each other. Because the last time, I mean, I was probably really young when I got those chances, and I never really took too much of a time to think about these things.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, dude, maybe we can have Chata on real soon if she's willing to do it.
Yeah,
Dude, it would be a great conversation. So
yeah,
like,
I would love it.
there's a there's a few people where I'm thinking like, oh, I would love to have them. Even like Danny and Lalo, some of our other
Oh, for
primos, our
sure,
cousins.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, dude, it's gonna be a lot of fun, dude. You know, I wanted to have your sister on today, but today wasn't a good day for her. So
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work
whenever,
out.
yeah,
Well, whenever they happen, they happen. You know what I mean? In the meantime, let's just be us. I just got to start throwing the invites out, see who would want to hop on. I know
mhm,
a lot of people will eventually want to hop on, I think. Maybe not right now. It's a nerve-wracking thing, bro, being put on camera. You're gonna say, I'm gonna say the wrong thing, or probably fear being canceled. I feel like it's not as strong of a thing anymore, but it's not to say that you can't get busted for saying
exactly.
something dumb, but
And you almost set me up, bro. You almost set me up for failure with that fucking the plantation thing. Oh my God, dude. I just that would have been fun to go through, bro. But I just
Yeah, no. One thing I was gonna
it's
transform it at that point, bro. I was gonna say, look, we're gonna have debates, Primo. I'm gonna say you defend this side, I defend this side. And we're gonna do that, and we'll just say like you give me a topic, I give you a topic. And so first,
oh
I'd be like, all right, you have to defend slavery, you know what I mean?
yeah, I that would have been cool. Or
You
that
know
would have
what's
been something.
interesting? They actually
That would have
had
been
they
something.
used
I'm
to
not
have
gonna say cool. Something.
academic discussions about some of that stuff, Primo, where you're just kind of like, whoa, they're actually making some sense because we're going through those problems now. This is a like maybe a topic for another day, unless you want to get into this topic. But one of the arguments that they would make from the South is they at least took care of their workers versus like the North, like the free places. These companies were basically abusing their workers to the point that they never took care of them. And what's
Yeah.
happening now?
I don't know the historical accuracy of that or anything about that, but you know that is a good
Well,
point.
okay, but what's happening now? People aren't being taken care of, right? They're being
Right? Yeah,
overworked.
exactly. So look,
We've been live. What's up?
boom,
And
sanitize wipes. And then, dude, when I first at the first glance, I thought it said anal. I'm
you're like, this
like,
is my brand,
anal.
bro.
This is my brand. Use code Primation to get yourself a pack of anal wipes. Sanitized, sanitized anal wipes. Um,
I just like
yeah.
using the Clorox wipes. Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
man.
One of the topics we kind of already discussed, actually, Primo.
I know. We've gone over some stuff. One of the things I wanted to talk more about
Yeah.
is I wanted to talk more about the lead magnet, and it's
A
unfortunate that we don't have like a presentation right now. But I wanted to go a little bit into like creating a mini offer, right? And then having the main offer. So one of the things that you've done, right, in your first meetings is literally you created a mini offer. You provided a lot of value within your first meetings, right? And the same thing with me. But the thing is, it's like then it's like what is the actionable steps and the nuances of those actionable steps, and that's gonna be the main offer, right? And um, being able to monetize that is huge. And I'm still learning the little processes, but I've figured out that part. When I go to do the meeting, right? The first meeting with each of my clients, I'm like, dude, this is the plan I have for you, dude. Like if one of these days I'm gonna show you, but um basically I have like a really orchestrated I have a well orchestrated plan for their career goal or for their personal brand goal, whatever it is. Then I show it to them in a presentation. After that, so then that's the first meeting. And I said, do you like this? Okay, where can we work on next? What are your concerns, right? I figure all that out. Then on the second part, I'm like, boom, let's actually do the steps together. So with two of my clients, I'm actually building them resumes. And I'm gonna rephrase that. I built them resumes already. So something, but I'm doing the work for free, but it's eventually I can monetize that. So I'm looking forward to that. And
Yeah, a big thing with the lead magnet, and it's all laid out in Alex Hormozy's $100 million leads, which you shared the book. You happen to have it with you?
I do, it's on my desk.
Show it up. I'm buried under a bunch of other stuff. Shows how often you're reading it, huh, Primo?
I got one journal, two journals, and then this notes that I don't even use. This is for my sales job. That I fuck that place. I'm just kidding. I'm still employed, but still. Um,
Not
not
not anymore. No, just like
anymore. Yeah, I know, dude. Actually, one of the guys hit me up. He goes, "Hey, were you working tonight?" I'm like, "Nah," and I'm like, "I haven't been scheduled in like the past couple of weeks." He goes, "Have you been working?" I'm like, "Yeah, my own business, brother." Yeah, dude, just fucking having the it's one thing to just have the luxury to say it, but just knowing that I'm providing serious value or I'm providing a lot of value to my clients. It's just a huge thing too.
yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
I'm
It-
yeah,
and
so
taking it back to the lead magnet part. Um, right now what you're doing, so like in terms of a meta framework for those who might not be able to see it, you can work for free to try to develop a product or a service that you're going to eventually have. And what you want to do is like say you have something that you want to you want to sell eventually. You want to give someone a little taste. Someone that is like, hey, this is actually good. So it could actually be a part of it. It's not a partial solution, but it's an actual solution to a mini problem that kind of leads them into it. So for example, maybe Isaiah gives them a small little template for free, or he helps them build a resume, right? And so that could be a part of a full, complete solution. Wow, I needed help with my resume. But what's the next step? They're not going to get the job immediately just with the resume. They have an interview. So then what could this lead to? Hey, my service. Okay, you got to the race. Now I'm going to help you get through it. And the next part is interviewing, and that's a whole nother beast. And that's where his communications and negotiations comes into play. And so that's actually where his offer can be. So maybe you help people get the resume stuff for free. And in the future, your offer, your service is actually teaching them how to navigate, coach them through, develop confidence, learn to negotiate to get a decent pay. And so that's something that could be the service that you want. Because you don't want to just have a partial solution. You're like, hey, I did your resume. Here's only half of it. I'll do the other half for however much money. Sometimes it pisses people off, man. Like it really does because it's like, bro, like, you
That's,
know what I'm saying? You get a little tease when like the articles are like,
yeah.
here's half the article, subscribe or pay for this. Like, bro, I get pissed because I'm like, you know what? Don't even show me any of it. I don't want to deal with none of it. So the
Yeah.
partial solution stuff doesn't really work. It might be the only thing you have if you only have one thing. But the problem is people have bigger solutions. So if you can solve one part of that solution, and then what's the natural logical progression they have to go through? How am I going to interview? Maybe they're already boss at interviewings and that they only need the resume. Then that's fine. They benefited from you. But you know what just happened? You build trust and they might tell somebody, hey, that guy's actually good. And so even though you might be doing some things for low cost or free right now, other than just the resume building, maybe the resume building is like you're gonna be your free thing, it's gonna be your lead magnet. You're gonna learn how to automate it. You might just literally make a video on it. Hey, just put this in this template, just do it like that. You're gonna send it out, right? Or maybe you could say, I'll look over your resume for something, right? But now your name's gonna be out there. Hey, Isaiah's the real deal. I got work because of him, you know? And that's what I'm
Yeah.
hoping to do eventually with my thing. Right now, I'm just like it's free. I'm just gonna help a lot of people out. And whatever I have, I'm gonna give everything that put it in video format, give it out for free, give it out for free. One thing Alex Hormozy says, give, 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 and then you just give some more and you keep giving. And it's like, when do you ask? No, you just when you want to ask, you just give more until they ask you.
No, it's no, you're right. Give, give,
Something like
give until they feel uncomfortable about how much you're giving that they're just like, dude, I gotta pay this guy.
Yeah, and
Something like that.
that's the way I want to navigate. Eventually, I have to figure out how to do that. I'm not
You
going
know
to do
who
that
I
with the
did?
people I'm helping right now, though. I just really want to
Perfect.
help these people out.
Yeah, do it, man. And
Yeah.
one thing I will say though, like about my client, dude, the second transaction I did today, dude, I just day by day, right when I showed him the presentation about what we're gonna do, the next day, I created like a little, let's go through a list, let's figure out a game plan, blah blah blah, of people you can collaborate with. Then it's like, did I literally walked through his Instagram? I went, I looked at all of his Instagrams, I looked at everybody who commented on his post. I picked them out and be like, look, this is the person you want to collab with. And they were within the same field as him, right? Within the same niche. And then it's like, and I showed him the list and he was just like, dude, because at first he was opposed to like, oh man, I'll collab with who I want to collab with type of deal. But the names I showed him, he's like, dude, I want to collab with all of these guys, and I know that they want to collab with me because I actually build rapport because he's built rapport with them, and that's why they comment on
Yeah.
his stuff. And so I built that plan, and then I went to see him, right? Because we're friends, and we went to grab something to eat. He said, "Oh, I'll get you something." I was like, "I'm down," and then he just shot me $31 out of nowhere, and he told me he was like, dude, I'm like in debt to you, bro. Like you've done so much good work for me and all this.
That's
He's like,
awesome, dude.
he's like, dude, this $31 is like almost like nothing. But to me, dude, it was just like the fucking whole world, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
$31. I shouldn't have disclosed the amount, but dude,
Damn.
that's still something, right?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
actually
awesome,
gonna,
dude.
yeah, I might just take out the amount, bro. I don't want to
Nah,
relate
just
that.
leave it in there. Oh, you can do it. You'll bleep it out. Yo, this guy he
uh,
gave me.
exactly. But dude, I was just so happy. And the thing was like when I over delivered for him, I just knew in my heart, like, this guy has no idea what I have in store for him because I have like 10 times more I could give him. And
Dang.
I'm just gonna fucking do it. Because even with finding the people to collab with, I can feel with him, he's just like, I'll get to it type of deal. And I'm not saying that he wouldn't, but I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do this shit in the next 30 minutes so that
Yeah.
now you don't have to do it. And
That's
so
really
we're
good,
creating
bro.
a game plan. Yeah.
That's really good, dude.
Well, thank you, brother. Thank you,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
excited for you, bro.
Thank you, dude. I'm excited for you, bro. You're taking your first steps into
Yeah, I
you
know.
had your meetings, bro, dude. That's fucking massive, bro. And so,
Yeah. So I just gotta follow up and then same thing, kind of gotta create a game plan. It's like this is what I'm thinking for you. Eh, We could keep going in this direction and just at least just have a some type of check-in and then just start with the next couple people I have. I literally have them
mm,
in queue, bro. I have more than I can handle at this moment. I'm just so busy with work, bro. I have so much work I have to do. Even this weekend, dude, I have more work.
well, you're doing a great job, right? Start when you're busy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Start when
Uh,
you're busy, dude. Because
It's
then when you're
crazy, dude.
busy, hey, that's you started on it, dude. You know what I mean? And if when
Yeah,
you're not busy, awesome. You just have more time to put in for the work.
yeah, dude. And honestly, what one thing I do like about you is you may not feel like you're doing everything that you're supposed to, but I will tell you this: you are taking all the right steps, dude. You're
Yeah.
taking all of them.
And that's something that
And
I
dude,
was worried about for a while. Just clarity, bro.
yeah, yeah,
I
no,
have the
I feel
skills.
it.
I feel like I have the skills for it, dude. I've been doing this. You know what I mean? I've been literally been doing it for more than a decade, pretty much. I've been doing
Yeah,
it
I
for a
know.
decade. That's wild to say, bro. I have been.
Yeah, dude, you used to tutor, right? People in
Yeah, but not just
tutor
that.
slash mentor.
I can say I'd mentored, bro. With my experience with Gales, which was the Chicano and Latino Engineers and Scientists Society. I mean, I was a chapter president at one point, special
Damn,
events
a chapter
coordinator
president.
another. For
Okay.
Mayas, I was the regional student representative for Region 1. Hey,
Hey,
California and Arizona.
what's
Represent.
Maya stand for?
Mexican American Engineers and Scientists Society. It got
Okay.
rebranded as Mayas, Latinos in Science and Engineering because they're like, we don't want to discriminate from our South American brothers and sisters, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Pinches
Mexican Americans are
cerotes.
just Mexicans, you know?
Not just
But
fucking
then
around.
there's also the SHIP, which was the Society of Hispanic and Professional Engineers. I don't think I ever held a formal role in SHIP other than the SHIP chapter of Gales, because Gales was under those. That was Gales was specific to Davis, UC Davis.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I learned so much from those things actually. That's where I learned a lot of the team building things, leadership, um, mentorship, because we would mentor different chapters and individuals. That'd be for
That's
a whole
cool.
nother day, bro. I have so much experience and stories to share from that, Primo. I have stories to share of mistakes, bro. Dude.
Dude, I'd be down
They're
to
gonna be
listen to them.
relevant too. Once you want to get involved in making and putting events together, bro. Dude,
Oh yeah,
I've
that's
blundered so bad, Primo. Like so bad, bro. Like one of my homegirls, dude, I gave her the chorro, bro, because I order food bad, bro. Dude, that'll be for another day, bro.
yeah, that'd be another thing. Um, so just to move on, right? And
Yeah,
because we are reaching the time, we're getting a little bit over.
yeah,
Um, the Danko lectures, bro, fucking love them, and I can't wait for the one for
yeah.
tomorrow, dude.
Super excited.
Uh,
We're gonna have another one tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be a lot of big moves coming up after that, dude. We're just
Yeah.
soak up the knowledge and then push it out, bro.
Yeah, I still haven't cleaned up my notes from the last time, but I gotta do it before it kind of fleets, bro. If you don't revisit notes, it goes away.
True, yeah. But well, one thing, if you want, we could do it together, bro. I look back on some of the notes, but mostly I've just been focusing on my clients.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I'm already implementing whatever was on the notes
Yeah. I've
into
been
the plan.
implementing some of them as well.
That's good. That's good. Um, okay, well, I think we reached
Yeah.
the limit, so
Yeah.
let's sign
One
out.
thing one thing I want
What's
to
up?
do real quick is just because the 15th, so for you, it's someone's special birthday that I really love and admire, and I want to say a happy birthday to Monica. I love you, babe.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Monica! Dude. Oh my God, dude. I didn't even
Yeah.
know that. I didn't even know
Yeah.
that, dude. You should tell me in advance.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not gonna say how old she turned, but she's a little younger than me and I'm 31, so
well, dude, kudos to you guys, bro. Honestly, dude, I haven't really, over the years, I feel like I haven't been like as close to her as I am with you, of course. Because,
yeah.
you're like one of my best friends, Barlo.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, Monica, she's a fucking amazing person.
Yeah,
She really is. She's really cool and she's given me a lot of good advice.
that's good.
And then also, I remember when I was younger, like when I was more like, I don't know how to put it, like for a better word, but I would just say more loose in my speech. Like I would just say just off the wall shit, right?
Yeah.
Just like fucking just crazy out of this world stuff. And dude, she would always just laugh or just be like, Barlo, get your fucking cousin, dude, like, or something like that. And
Yeah.
I just love having those moments with you guys because it was so fun. I remember one time you guys picked me up. you guys came down because you guys were in the Central Valley, right? You know, and I live in SoCal, so it's like a 5 hour drive. And so,
Mhm.
dude, one time you guys came down to pick me up, bro. And I was just like, holy shit, bro. I had so much fun just in the car with you guys and just hanging out and just, she's, my prima, so my
Hey,
cousin.
she's
So
part of the Primation
um,
too, you know?
she's a part of the Primation. Yeah, she's part of the family. So
Yeah,
Primation family and our actual family. So
yeah,
I love Monica. And you got a good one there, Barba. You
yeah,
got a good one.
yeah. I feel that.
Uh, and and maybe we can have her
I
on the
like I
podcast
like
as a.
I, I like her too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
She's all right. No, I'm just kidding, man. Actually,
Dude.
dude, I messaged her some because I was editing one of the videos, dude. And I sent her some videos
Wait, did you
of
send her
pictures
the,
of
the
you.
clip that I mentioned?
No, 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 I didn't. No, I haven't
The
sent
the
it.
the forward roast of me or whatever?
Yeah, I haven't got. I'm still editing that video, but
Okay, yeah, yeah.
dude, when I was editing a video, dude, I was figuring out the cover of it because like you could put a cover
Yeah.
on the video. You know what I'm saying? Like a thumbnail. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
word. And so I put it, and dude, you just had the funniest fucking reactions, bro. Like just so funny. I was just sending them. I sent it to her, dude. We are just laughing, dude. I was like,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
funny.
and hopefully, one of these days she could be on the podcast, bro. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
I don't think it'll be anytime soon. I was like, yo, you gotta get on the pod. She's like, no. So I'm like, all right, we'll see. Maybe she'll be the 100th guest or the 1000th when she's like on board. If we make it
Yeah,
that far, but if we make it to episode 20, we're in the 1%, bro. People that
hell yeah, dude.
make it, bro.
Well, looking looking at our history so far, right? So this is what is this, our fifth episode, right?
Episode 5,
Episode
yeah.
5. And I don't remember exactly when we started posting, but if we can get an episode out every week, we'll have
50 in a year.
52 in a year, right? By the end of next year, or 52 in a year, right?
Yeah.
Which would be awesome, bro. Like looking at the year down from now, dude. That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
dude.
god. And who knows what's gonna look like, bro? I'm
It's
definitely
gonna
gonna
be a
get a
different
better
format,
webcam.
bro. Have a studio, have our own individual studios. Maybe we'll still keep in this
Uh,
format. Maybe
yeah. Hey
I don't know.
Jamie, pull up pull up
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln's dead birthday or something. Pull up Love on the Spectrum.
No.
We'll have a dude that I'm one thing I will say again, and I've said this on the last podcast, and I say this to you all the time. I fucking love doing this with you, dude.
Nah,
I
dude,
can
I
fucking
do too, bro. It's really fun, man. Just even the dumb little skits, bro. We'll get better at them, man. That's the one thing I'm like,
yeah, we'll definitely get better at them.
yeah.
But it is fun to try out something, dude. I feel like it
Yeah,
loosens us up too.
yeah.
All right, Bardo, let's do a little outro for the fans.
All right, you take it away,
Uh,
dude. I'll just follow
okay,
you, bro.
all right, on three. One, two, three. Primation Nation.
Primation Nation, yeah.
Hey, Nation. All right. Yeah, dude. All right. That is so
That hurt
scary.
my eyes, dude. My eyes are so dry, primo, dude. I need to drink some water, bro. Next time
All
I don't have
right.
water here, just you gotta be with the hydro homie. You gotta be like, where's your water, bro? You're looking
Don't worry,
thirsty.
I'll pour some in your mouth. All
All right,
right,
bro.
call you.
Yeah.